Hello and welcome to the tutorial on robotic process automation using UiPath. Now in this session we are going to consider this particular example of building a workflow that opens a browser and then opens the UiPath's website. So we have three different activities to perform in this particular workflow. One is to open the browser, and then we have to access the UiPath's website, and then ultimately we have to print a success message in a message box once the UiPath's website is open. So this is the example that we are considering. Now let us jump to the UiPath Studio software. So this is where we create the projects. So I'll say a new process, and here I'll say browser automation. I'll say browser automation 1, and the description is automating the browser opening task. And just create the process. It's gonna take a while to restore all the dependencies and to create the workspace for us. It'll load all those necessary packages and dependencies so that we could easily work out on our automation task. It takes a bit of time to load. So the project is created now. I just open up the main workflow, the main canvas area wherein we have to develop the workflow. So the first and foremost activity that we need to have is the open browser activity. Okay, so I'll just drag and drop this open browser activity here. A sequence is created, okay, and we have an input box wherein we have to give the URL once the open browser activity executes. So I'll mention the website address of the UiPath here within quotations. I'll say www.uipath.com. So this is where the two steps are done, and the ultimate step is to have a message box with a success message. So in the quotations I'll say success. That's it. Three different tasks are added up. Now I'll just save this file and I'll start debugging it. So it has started debugging the file. It has started the execution. Now you can see that it is using Internet Explorer as the default browser for accessing the UiPath's website. Now we also got this success message. Okay, so this is how it works. Now what if we would like to have a different browser being opened? Okay, so I'll just click on this open browser activity, and in the properties panel I can have this browser type. Okay, so I can change it to some other. By default it is Internet Explorer. I can change it to Chrome, so that whenever this automation task is executed, it is going to open up the Chrome browser. Now let us save this file once again and start running it once again. So it has started debugging, and now it has started the execution of this automation task. Now the bot is running. It has opened up the Chrome browser with uipath.com as the URL, and it is loading up. then it is giving us the success message. Okay. There is an observation that we need to make here. Before loading the entire website, the success message was being displayed, right? So we can make the bot to wait until the entire web page is loaded and then go for executing the next activity. Okay, so how this can be done in UiPath, let us see. So for that purpose, we have a separate task called as element exists. So we have this element exists activity that we will add it up here once we open up the browser. Okay, we just have to indicate the bot that if that particular element is existing, then only you go for printing this success message, right? So that we come to know that the website is completely loaded. Okay. So now let us go to this indicate browser, and I'd like to indicate this particular element, that is UiPath logo. So once this is loaded, then only print the success message. So I'll just click on this to select this particular selector. Yeah, so once this is found, then only you print the message box with the success message. This is what a simple modification we can add so that the bot will wait for the entire web page to load and then it will execute the next activity. So now let us save this file and let us run this task. So again it has started debugging. Now it has started executing the automation task. Yeah, now it is running. The bot has started running. It has opened up the Chrome browser. Okay, it's still loading. The web page is still loading, right? Now we have is still loading. The page is being loaded, right? Now it is completely loaded, and now we got this success message in the message box. So the purpose of element exists activity is it will wait until an element is found on the web page. Okay. So this is how we execute this particular automation task. Thank you for